I love music. I love music. Welcome back, and thank you for joining me for another reaction video. If you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe and turn on those notifications and you're good to go. I'm excited because we're back with more Epica, and this time it's a music video. I think I've only done live stuff from them in the past, so looking forward to seeing the concept and hearing that studio recording. Amped Epica Abyss of Time official music video. Let's see what you got. Ooh, I like the start to this. I want to hear it again. Okay, so if you listen to the synth work, when it gets to that part, there's a nice relationship and support there from the kick drum. Didn't have to be there, but it is, and I like it. The phrasing tends to dip out at the end, and then you can hear it kind of accent another piece, but when it goes back into that main part, I like the support system there. I like how it sounds, the melody is nice, and it's nice to give that power to a piece that feels like a nice rundown. Very cool. Wow, I'll go back a bit to tracking. That's cool, man. That those growls and her beautiful voice, that clarity, it is a perfect weighting, a perfect balance of the brutal and the beautiful. And I've said it before about them, but I really like it. I think it's done well. Really guttural screams, aggressive, and then just almost angelic vocal to counterbalance it, but not without power. There's still power in both, and I think it's really cool. The music in the back is active as hell. There's a lot of kick work going consistently. It feels like it's just running and running. The guitar's helping out there a lot, and there's a nice progression with that. It's all good so far. Oh no, wow. Okay, So, what a step change. I did think there was going to be a part where the song would dip in intensity, or at least break up and drag out that phrasing, make it a bit longer, go half time. What a beautiful vocal melody there. Almost became like a dance, like a waltz. It became like a very romanticized piece. And I'm not sure if that is going to be a short chorus and then back into a verse, or if that is going to be a pre-chorus and we're going into a chorus. Either way, it's a lovely melody, and I want to hear it again. I love music. I love music. That's gorgeous. Wow, give me a second. Okay, so turned out that was the pre-chorus, got into the chorus. it's just beautifully balanced. There is a nice kind of backing vocal support element to that. The synth is doing amazing work. That chorus is leading with the snare. It feels like the snare is leading that piece, the count and the phrasing. That's not normally the case. Normally you're leading with your kick, and then your snare comes in as a secondary placement. It feels like it changed there, and that's because of the nature of how the phrasing dropped. Her vocal melody, whenever I hear a pre-chorus like the one I just stopped at before, I get worried, because I think, how are you going to outdo that melody with the chorus? Well, she knows what she's doing. She is remarkable. I like her voice a lot. I think she's absolutely lovely. And also, looking at all of the outfit changes, that must have been a nightmare. But you do you, man. I'm loving it. Okay, so this call and answer, starting with the screaming, I think is important. I think that it throws you off. I think when you've got someone who can scream and growl like this, and then you've got someone who can sing the way she does, you know it's going to happen, so there's no surprise there. But to start with that scream and almost unsettle you, and then she comes in as the comfort, that's the call and answer bit. It's unsettling, but it's filled with emotion and brutality, and then it's comfort. And I think you're supposed to feel torn like that between those two pieces. The music is the constant. The music is the back filter that's going to hold it all together. So you can hear that kick work going really quickly, and you can hear the palm muting and the guitar work lining up dead on it, and then changing progressions and lead. But the synth is doing so much magic with this that the keys it's doing a lot of it's basically the glue that's holding the whole melody together, and it is fantastic. Before we get into that, this poor girl that's wandering around naked in the forest, she must be freezing. Ooh, like what's happening here, like it a lot. To transfer from something that is so full in terms of the guitar palette, it's kind of full at the back, and then to strip that out and just have the lead work, really, really effective. Synth is backing up hard. Nah, come on. There's that kind of male choir vocal there behind her, and it's doing work, man. It's really supporting such a beautiful, almost operatic angle, and then it's got that that kind of counterbalance and weight into it. It's very cool. A lot of really nice stuff happening in this bridge, and it feels like a bridge, but it's only 3 minutes in. There's still a long part of the song left, so slightly unconventional from my perspective to have a bridge piece so early, and I do hope that pre-chorus gets doubled up at some stage. I think that'll be really nice. I don't know what's happening to this old man. All I do know is don't follow naked people through the forest.
In the beginning, purposeful, all-pervading, so ended the void.
Get in. Yes. Give me that breakdown. I need it. I know we're not done. I think they're going to start doing something else now. Ooh, I wanted that. There's so much melody and beauty that you just wanted it to tweak and just twist a bit and be angry for a second. And it is. Why does it look like he left his keyboard out in the sun on a log? It's pretty cool. Really, really aggressive, and the way they ended there was smart because you didn't lose the aggression. There was those accents, nice kick and roll, heavy guitar, keys and synth, and that choir vocal accenting really hard. So what you did is you started bringing back in that counterpoint of the melody, but you didn't lose the aggression. Now it's gone strictly into just a very soft, laid back piece. The understanding they have of taking you on an emotional journey is fantastic. Okay, don't care how long this takes. I'm listening to that again because we got it. They doubled up that pre-chorus, and so glad they did. It's beautiful, and I think the restraints, I think they know how good that is, and the restraints to kind of pull back on it until the 4-minute mark. Oh, I need to hear that again. That specific melody is feeding my soul. There's an offshoot. Okay, that's cool. So there's a choir piece that's helping and working with, but then there's a backing vocal that's a delay. It's almost starting halfway through her phrasing and runs off, and that fills up the gap in between. It's not meant to be audible in terms of the phrasing and words, not really, but it's meant to be there's a sound for your ears to go, what's that? Pick it up and then go back into the melody, because this is all about swaying. It's like this drift. Really nice. Key change. Oh, absolute magic. Get out of here. Get out of here. Ooh. That goes on my personal playlist immediately. I'm a huge fan of this genre now, and I'm a massive fan of them. But this song is a standout feature for me. I think it's a absolute banger, and to see that live, now that's going to be an experience. That's very cool. I like it a lot, and yeah, I try my best to point things out in music. Sometimes I get lost and I just enjoy it, and that's fine too. But this is a channel about education, exploring new music, and learning together. And that's why I pause so much. And if you don't like it, pack the bags, off you go, and close the back door when you leave, please. Other than that, I am massively, massively into these guys, and I can't wait for more stuff. Glad I did the video, because the concept, I don't quite know what was going on, but I like the visual, I like the aesthetic, and it was very cool. I hope the old man is okay. I hope the girl is okay, and I hope those two dancers get into Juilliard, because it's a wonderful place. Now, great band, great music, and you need to tell me where to go next. Until then, please be safe, be nice to each other, and have a damn good day.